Welcome to Atlantic Cape's Vehicle Use Training. We will be discussing Atlantic Cape Community College's Procedure 915.6 for the use of college-owned vehicles. This procedure pertains to all college-owned or leased or rented cars, trucks, vans, buses, and other motor vehicles, with the exception of mowers and motorized utility carts. The purpose of this procedure is to establish standards which shall help ensure the safe operation of Atlantic Cape Community College owned, leased, or rented motor vehicles, as well as personal vehicles on college business, help ensure the safety of drivers and passengers, and help minimize losses, damages, and claims against the college. For the purposes of this procedure, a college employee is a member of the faculty, staff, or a third-party temporary contract worker. A college vehicle means any van, car, minivan, sport utility vehicle, dump truck, etc. that requires the driver to have a valid driver's license to operate and is owned, leased, or rented by the college. And a driver is a current college employee that is 21 years of age or older, that has a valid New Jersey driver's license and a good driving record, and that has received proper approval to drive a college vehicle. This procedure covers all college-owned or leased or rented cars, trucks, vans, buses, and other motor vehicles, and which are kept in service by the maintenance department. When available, these vehicles may be used by college employees for college-related purposes. Drivers of college vehicles must be 21 or over and can be those who operate college vehicles or personal vehicles as an essential part of their job or college-sponsored activity, or rent vans or other rental vehicles for college-sponsored activity. Third-party temporary employees, such as construction contractors or armed security officers, must have their motor vehicle record cleared by their employer and the results communicated to Human Resources prior to their hire date if operating a college vehicle is an essential function of the position. This procedure applies to the use of college vehicles, including mobile equipment. These procedures do not apply to lawnmowers or motorized utility carts operated by college employees. For information regarding travel, refer to Policy 602 and the related procedures. New staff. Upon extending an offer of employment to any person whose job responsibilities involve operating a college vehicle as an essential function of their job, such as in facilities, security, or athletics, Human Resources will check New Jersey Motor Vehicle Commission records to verify that the employment candidate meets this procedure's definition of a driver. Once hired, an employee's Motor Vehicle Commission records will be periodically reviewed by Human Resources or a designee. A safe driving history is determined by Human Resources or the college compliance officer. Motor vehicle records, which include motor vehicle accident reports, including college public safety reports, and other reports, may be used to make this determination. New Jersey motor vehicle records are obtained by Human Resources or the college compliance officer. The following convictions will make an employee ineligible to drive for the college: a currently suspended or revoked license, driving while intoxicated within the last 5 years, driving while ability impaired within the last 5 years, reckless driving within the last 3 years, using a motor vehicle to commit a felony, leaving the scene of an accident, 3 or more moving violations or preventable accidents within the past 3 years, or 2 or more moving violations or preventable accidents within the past year. Drivers of vehicles used for college business are required to report any change in safe driving history immediately to Human Resources for our employees. If the license is revoked or suspended, operating privileges will immediately be terminated. Wear seatbelts at all times and require passengers to wear them. Under no circumstances should the number of passengers exceed the number of seatbelts. Possess the legal class license required for the vehicle being driven. Not allow drinking of alcoholic beverages and/or the use of legal or controlled substances or any other intoxicant in a college vehicle at any time. Not be under the influence of alcoholic beverages and/or use of legal or controlled substances or any other intoxicant in a college vehicle at any time. Drivers must operate college vehicles in accordance with applicable local and federal laws and college procedures. Never transport passengers that are not affiliated with the college, such as hitchhikers, family members, or friends, for unauthorized use. Use only hands-free technology with cellular phones. Earbuds and earphones shall not be used while driving. Refrain from texting and other use of electronic devices while driving. In the event of an accident, do not establish blame. Follow the instructions in Procedure 915.6 Appendix B and immediately report all accidents or damages to security at 609-343-5125 and to your supervisor if you are in an accident while on college business. If you break down or experience a flat tire, get to a safe place and notify security immediately. Do not try to make repairs or change a tire yourself. Traffic or parking violations and citations incurred while driving on college business are the sole responsibility of the driver. Department responsibilities. Any department to which a college vehicle is assigned is responsible for the oversight and supervision of the use of those vehicles. Departments to which vehicles are assigned are responsible to ensure that only those individuals who have met the eligibility requirements are permitted to operate a college vehicle, and that vehicles are used solely for approved college business. College vehicles are not modified to include equipment such as trailers, cargo racks, and other devices which have not been provided by the vehicle manufacturer and/or the college. And a current list of eligible drivers is maintained. Lists must be purged annually to remove drivers who are no longer at the college or are eligible to drive a college vehicle. If a driver that has not been previously approved to operate a college vehicle wishes to reserve a vehicle, the department director must contact the compliance officer to check motor vehicle records and establish eligibility prior to allowing the driver to operate the vehicle. Departments to which college vehicles are assigned are responsible for ensuring that the materials listed below are maintained in each college vehicle. A vehicle registration, if an accident happens, which is Appendix B to this procedure, an insurance identification card, and a copy of this procedure. A copy of this procedure and an accident reporting form are available as part of this training. Rented vehicles. Faculty and staff authorized to rent a vehicle for use on college business are required to follow the same procedures set forth in this procedure. In the event of an accident involving a rented vehicle, the affected department shall immediately notify security or immediately after notifying the local police. An accident review is to be conducted as outlined in this procedure. Employees on official college business driving personally owned automobiles are required to be properly licensed and sufficiently protected by personal liability and collision insurance at their own expense. The college will not reimburse fines incurred for traffic toll or parking violations for personally owned vehicles. According to the college's travel policy, the use of your personal automobile should only occur if the itinerary or other aspects of college business make it the most practical method of travel. A personal vehicle is recommended for local travel within a radius of approximately 100 miles from the college. Mileage reimbursement should be claimed by the employee for such use. Employees who use their personal vehicles on college business are subject to the same policies and procedures set forth in this document. Maintenance, insurance, and registration of personal vehicles are the responsibility of the employee. When it becomes necessary, with the department's approval, for a college employee to use his or her own car for college business travel, the employee's personal auto insurance policy is the primary insurance coverage. In the event of an accident, this insurance should respond to bodily injury or property damage claims made by third parties. It may also cover the physical damage to the employee's car if the employee has elected to maintain that type of coverage. Any deductibles become the responsibility of the employee. In the event of an accident involving the use of an employee's personal vehicle on college business, please report this accident to security and your supervisor immediately or immediately after notifying the local police. In the event of an accident involving a college vehicle off campus, immediately notify the local or state police and security at 609-343-5125 and your supervisor. Explicit instructions for such an event with report forms and insurance information will be found in the glove compartment of each college vehicle. In the event of an accident involving a college vehicle on campus, immediately notify security and your supervisor. Explicit instructions for such an event with report forms and insurance information will be found in the glove compartment of each college vehicle. The exception is when an accident involves serious and/or life-threatening injuries. Dial 911 immediately, then notify security. In the event of an accident with a college or rented vehicle or a personal vehicle being utilized on college business, the security director shall review the details of the accident. What to do if an accident happens? Stop. New Jersey state law requires that you stop when involved in an accident for the purpose of exchanging information. Notify the police. Call 911 and request police assistance. Give your precise location and request whatever emergency equipment is needed. Protect the scene. Prevent further accidents by moving off the roadway if possible. Comfort the injured. Cooperate. Assist the police. Do not argue with other involved parties. Do not assign blame. Without embellishment or opinion, relay to the police officer only the facts pertaining to your knowledge of the incident, and do not assume that you know all of the factors leading to the incident. Allow the professionals responsible for investigating the accident to do so. Notify security at 609-343-5125 and your supervisor immediately. Exchange information. Get a copy of the police report. If, for some reason, the police do not respond, exchange name, address, phone number, vehicle make, model, year, insurance company, and policy number with the other driver. If an accident happens on campus, stop, notify security and your supervisor immediately. If there are life-threatening injuries, immediately notify the police. Call 911 and request police assistance. Give your precise location and request whatever emergency equipment is needed. If there are no or only minor injuries, security will notify the police. Protect the scene, comfort the injured, cooperate, assist the police. Do not argue with other involved parties. Do not assign blame. Without embellishment or opinion, relay to the police only the facts pertaining to your knowledge of the incident and do not assume that you know all of the factors leading to the incident. Allow the professionals responsible for investigating the accident to do so, and exchange information. An accident reporting form must be submitted to the driver's supervisor within 24 hours or 1 business day of the occurrence of a motor vehicle accident. The driver's supervisor must submit the form to the Director of Security and Public Safety within 24 hours or 1 business day from receipt from the employee. The police report must be forwarded as soon as possible. The accident reporting form is available as part of this training. It consists of 7 pages and must be completed in its entirety. If you have any questions concerning the use of college-owned vehicles or this procedure, please contact the Human Resources Office. Thank you.